On this episode, you'd have to have Zubats in the Belfry not to have a Pokemon-themed wedding.
Hey, and then you can Pikachu's your favorite wedding cake flavors.
Oh, I like that Pikachu's. I get that. And our genuine positivity message is Attaboy from the band Attaboy by one of the members of the band from Attaboy.
From some of the samples we played, we think you just might want to check this band out.
Oh, and speaking of musicians, Ariana Grande had to cancel some concerts because now she's apparently allergic to tomatoes.
What in the heck is going on with all these allergies today?
I don't know. It's pretty amazing when you hear about all these people being allergic to all these things, and the word allergic didn't even exist a little over 100 years ago. Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what I've noticed is going on in the world today is, looks like it's snowing again behind you in your video.
No, believe it or not, that is flowers. All those trees are flowering like mad. It is stunningly beautiful.
Oh, so that's why the trees look all snowy, but everything else is green and
yes,
brown or anything.
Yes.
So those are a white flower on those trees.
Yeah, we've actually had 2 weeks of intermittent sunshine and rain. We've had rain. Let's see, I think they said it was 9 out of 12 straight days. We had 9 out of 12 days we had rain. Temperature would be 80 degrees one day, 50 degrees the next day, 70 degrees, 40 degrees, 80 degrees, 30 degrees. Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth. Well, because of this, everybody I know is getting sick. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show, people getting sick. Plus, we're going to talk about, all of the allergies that this is causing.
Mold and pollen are just through the roof.
Yeah, if you look at the little, everybody's looking at the weather, plus now they're looking at the allergy index. So not just the humidity index, but the pollen index and all that stuff. And then as you can see behind me, I have kind of a foresty thing with little flower balls hanging in there. And I thought that was appropriate because of our first story.
Yes.
Being in Vegas and round balls. We had the balls on the wedding cake. Now yes, you have the Pokeballs at the wedding. Yeah. How's that for a segue?
Now you know that when I was doing weddings in the day, we used to have a acting troupe called the Little People that would come and do this dance routine for weddings and corporate events and stuff like that.
You mean they're not a thing anymore?
No, well, they still exist, but they're nowhere near as busy as they used to be.
Okay.
But so obviously this is the new upcoming thing for young millennials that are getting married, because remember when the Pokemon craze with their phones was going nuts?
Well, it's still pretty popular. There's still Pokemon Go, where people are on phones going around doing that. That's still
that's what I meant. So obviously now Escrit, which is a Japanese company, they specialize in wedding ceremonies. They're working with the Pokemon company to start offering officially licensed Pokemon weddings. Woohoo!
Well, so being from Vegas, we have all kinds of licensed weddings here.
Yes, you do.
That you can do. Obviously, it's traditional. You get married by Elvis. Young Elvis and old drugged out fat Elvis. You can get married by Kiss at Kiss Mini Golf.
Right.
You can go to the Taco Bell Cantina and you can get married at Taco Bell. I'm trying to remember what some of the other things you get married by. But this is a Japanese Pokemon, officially licensed from Pokemon wedding.
Right.
Where you're, go ahead.
It's just not the characters in costume that are there as a bride and groom. They actually have food. They have dessert trays. Everything is all designed to mimic what you'd see in a Pokemon show.
Right. So the Pokemon ball is what they bring the ring down in. Instead of bringing it on a pillow, they bring the rings down in a Pokeball that holds the rings. And they're Pokemon-inspired rings even they have with the little... Oh, gosh, I don't know the characters. But they have the characters actually on the rings. And I don't know.
One of the things that I really get a kick out of is this is a Japanese company doing this.
Right.
And you can see that in one of the pictures here of the cake, it says Happy Wedding in English, but it has the bride and groom's name in Japanese. So it's kind of cool because obviously, well, I'm saying this kind of wrong, but you get a lot. Most Japanese now, especially if they're watching Pokemon, they speak English. Even
right. But they have Pokemon food. They've got Pokemon desserts. They got the Pokemon wedding cake. They've got a Pokemon marriage certificate. So your marriage certificate actually has the Pokemon, Pokewoman, I guess.
Yep.
On them. It's kind of cool. If you're going to go for it, you go for it all the way. They got the Pokemon cake toppers. And
if you want to see more pictures, all you have to do is go to the Japanese Pokemon website.
Oh, is that what it is? Japanese Pokemon website? Just search Japanese Pokemon website. Really? No.
Really?
EPAN. Japanese
Pokemon
website. I'm typing that in and showing results for Japanese Poke website. No. I think you have to put the word wedding in there.
I didn't. It came right up for me.
You put in Japanese Pokemon website.
Well, I clicked on the link because I know where the link was.
Okay. So I'm gonna change it to Japanese Pokemon wedding.
And so you even
type in Japanese. Okay, if you type in Japanese Pokemon wedding, then you get to the link.
Yeah, and you can the Google will translate it for you. First thing it showed me was everything in Japanese. When I translated, it showed everything in English. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of articles on it. Whatchamacallit has it. Geek Culture has it, But, yeah.
I like it. Cool beans.
So is Pokemon taking over for Hello Kitty?
That's a good question.
Okay, so my question is then, is Hello Kitty going to allow them, because they have a Hello Kitty cafe here in Las Vegas. I don't know if you knew that. Okay. So they have a what the heck just happened to me? Hello Kitty cafe, Las Vegas. Okay. So they have a Hello Kitty cafe in Las Vegas. They have a Hello Kitty debut in Las Vegas trip this spring. 3 officially licensed Hello Kitty cafes. They have a Hello Kitty in Miami, Atlanta, Orlando, Toronto, Melbourne. They have Hello Kitty vans, but do they have Hello Kitty weddings? So Hello Kitty weddings. No.
All right.
Hello Kitty, you need to get going. Pokemon
We're going to do Stephen Scott weddings.
You and I are going to get married?
No, we're going to do Stephen Scott weddings. They could have Stephen Scott at their weddings.
Yeah, no.
Do our shows at their weddings.
Well, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. We could be like Wedding Crashers.
We could play by play, yeah. Exactly. So that's crazy. I don't even know how to segue out of this at this point. We've gone down this rabbit hole so far.
We have, but we really need to get to our genuine positivity.
Pokemon to kitties to rabbit hole.
Yeah, I did.
It's even farther away in the segue.
Yeah.
You ever hear the band Attaboy?
No.
Well, Attaboy is, if you give somebody an Attaboy, right? That's like a positive thing, right?
Yeah, I would. Yes.
It's an informal expression to encourage or admire a man or a boy. Attaboy. Right?
Yes.
Did you know there's a band called Attaboy?
I did not.
Did you know that they penned our genuine positivity message?
I did. Which is weird because I didn't know about the band, but I know it because it's on our subject board, so I knew it.
Yeah, so they've got a lot of songs. They have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Music by Attaboy. But their genuine positivity message I thought was really unique because of the fact that they are actually being hired by middle schools in Virginia. Well, they did a concert for the town and a concert for the middle school. So I guess it's middle schoolers who like their music. But the Franklin County Middle School in Virginia brought them in and they played their music and they came up with this genuine positivity message. And it says, "You are more than any label anyone can put on your life.
And that is so true.
Isn't that cool? Like, here's a band doing this stuff, and like, I've not heard any of their music. So, can you hear that?
Yes.
Everything we do today sends out eternal echoes. Every single choice we make. Nothing running through my brain. I'm trying to resuscitate what still remains.
Definitely pop. Works for me. I'm going to have to look into it. I might, you know something. I'll be right back.
You'll be right back.
Yes, I will be right back. I'm not really going anywhere, but I am going somewhere.
Why does it sound like he's singing through a megaphone in all the songs? Have you, you know how you do that, like you know, that radio thing where it's like, on and on.
Yes.
Today, the Stephen Scott show, we're going to sound like we're out here.
No,
in the distance.
this is what they do. They sing like this. They put their hand over the top of the microphone. I hate that.
Okay, that's not working. That's not what I sound like. It sounds more nasally than that. I'm putting my hand over the microphone. It's not
also being digitally adjusted in the studio.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. So that's Attaboy. Attaboy. So I think it's funny that a band that is a positive term is giving positivity messages.
It works for me.
Pretty cool. So where'd you go?
I went and got a fob for my computer because I have my DJ system on this computer also.
Okay.
And I didn't look up the group Attaboy, see if I had any of their music, and I just never noticed it.
Okay. So did you put the fob in?
Yes. I'm typing in Attaboy right now. I do not have any of their music, no. Did you spell it right? I didn't look at that.
I should have known that I get lost all by myself.
Yeah, I think it's about all I can play without getting in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So you know, I mean, just the titles are good. Set Sail, Every Time, Shut It Down, Dance the Night Away, Come Alive, We Are More. They got a lot of songs. Who We Are, After Me, Hope Is Everything. So I'm gonna have to listen to them, see if they're all positive. We Sing, more Like You, Everything Matters.
And it does.
They've got a lot of albums. Huh.
I'm a stone stuck here in the ground.
Okay, well, there's a new band for you people to check out. Attaboy. I mean, they've been around, let's see, 2007? I don't even know. I should look up their Wikipedia page and see, but looks like they're, well, this is them, band. This is their website, attaboyonline.com, band. Ryan Payne was the one who said that quote. Favorite sport, dodgeball or capture the flag? Really?
I enjoy both those games.
His favorite sports. Okay. How should we then live? And the Swiss Family Robinson. That's his favorite book. Okay. What is your nemesis? Fear. Okay. Let's see. Favorite TV show. Okay. Okay. The guitar player and the piano player, his favorite TV show. What do you think his favorite TV show is?
The Banana Split Show.
No, Michigan State basketball.
Oh, my goodness.
His favorite food or drink, pizza and Mountain Dew or Cherry Coke.
Okay.
His favorite sport, soccer and basketball. Okay, more like sports. Good. Now they have Melanie Morris, who's the bass and the background vocals. Her favorite sport, actual sports, wakeboarding and snowboarding. Favorite TV show. Oh, favorite movie and TV show. I was going to say, I didn't know Lord of the Rings extended trilogy was a TV show.
Yeah, no.
That was his favorite movie. Her favorite TV show, Chuck. Okay, I can appreciate that. That's pretty good. Her favorite U.S. state. I love this answer. Her favorite U.S. state is Colorado or Disney World.
Is she blonde?
Well, yes, but it's still funny. I mean, she's trying to be funny. You know, that's funny.
Well, I guess, with the new Star Trek or Star Wars themed park at Disney World, that is kind of like a different state of mind.
Good. No, I agree with her. I think she's trying to be funny, but I do love that. Yeah, Disney World, they have their own town.
Yep.
Their own town. And then their drummer, their favorite movie or TV show, favorite movie, Toy Story 1 and 2, and the favorite TV show, The Office, U.S. version.
Okay. Hey, I just thought of something. You were just talking about, pop stars for all practical purposes.
Right.
Ariana Grande is having
or Ariana Grande
is having some interesting issues too.
Or Ariana Grande.
I never would have figured that she was Italian with that name. Would you?
Ariana, not Ariana.
Ariana.
No, Ariana.
It can't be. It says AIR.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm dyslexic again?
I have no idea what you are. But yes.
Ariana Grande.
All right, so this girl is, what is going on with our younger generation or our population in general, right? So Ariana Grande had to cancel concerts over the last weekend because she's now allergic to tomatoes and her throat swelled shut.
Yes. Now, here's something weird.
She's also
tomatoes all her life.
She's what?
She's been eating tomatoes all her life. It's a
but before this, she's had allergies with she's very shellfish. She's had allergies with shellfish and bananas.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I've heard of seafood allergies.
Yes.
I have not heard of banana allergies. That's one allergy I've not heard of. But now she's allergic to tomatoes. And she's Italian.
Yes. And can you imagine being Italian and not being able to eat tomatoes?
I've heard it said that Italians eat more tomatoes than drink water. I mean, I've just heard that. And
yes, that
would be terrible. But what is going on with allergies? Like, okay, I did not know when they rate the common allergies. I've always heard about the nut allergy, right? People are allergic to peanuts, and some people can't fly on planes because even if you open up the bag of peanuts on the airplane, they could go into anaphylactic shock on an airplane, which would be a terrible place to go.
Correct.
So I figured that would be the number one allergy, right?
Right.
But it actually comes in number 3. So here are the 8 most common food allergies according to Healthline. Now, maybe their order's wrong and maybe that nuts aren't, but dairy, cow's milk allergy is the most common of childhood allergies, affecting 2 to 3% of everyone. I mean, you outgrow the allergy.
Yes,
but that's like number 1 when people have that, and that's like everything. That's milk, cheese, butter, margarine, yogurt, ice cream.
It's amazing.
We couldn't have ice cream. That's terrible.
I just commit suicide at that point.
And depending on what the mother's eating, if you're doing breast milk, would depend on whether you would have an allergic reaction.
Correct. Okay,
number 2, eggs. Eggs is the second most common. Believe it or not, eggs.
Really? And that's, because eggs are in a lot of vaccines, which is why you have to make sure you're not allergic to eggs. Okay.
Right? So that's just weird. Okay, then number 3, tree nuts.
Right.
So why did they specify tree nuts?
Well, because you and I are nuts, but they're not allergic to us.
But not all nuts grow on trees?
Oh, then
some are underground, like peanuts, right?
Peanuts are legumes. They're not technically nuts.
They're legumes, so they're tree nuts. So what are tree nuts? Okay, so tree nuts are include, but are not limited to almonds, Brazil nuts, cashews, chestnuts, fibrous hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, pecans, pistachios, shea nuts, walnuts. Tree nut allergies are distinct from peanut allergies. Peanuts are legumes. So a tree nut is a hard shell nut. Oh, I didn't know that. So if you have to use a nutcracker, so are walnuts tree nuts? Yeah, walnuts would be tree nuts. Okay. So a tree nut has a hard shell. Learn something new today.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to teach you something else new today.
Okay.
Back to Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Bananas contain the same proteins as in latex. So that's why people who have latex allergies can also be allergic to bananas. And not just eating them, but the peel of it. Plus, it's the same proteins that are found in some nuts and fruits.
Okay.
It's called latex food syndrome or latex fruit allergy.
Okay. Well, that's crazy because, then after tree nuts comes peanuts. Because peanuts are legumes. So it's even farther down the list than I thought. But what is going on with all these allergies lately? And then there's shellfish. You hear about the shellfish one where the people swell up and they put like oyster sauce in their stuff and, all that stuff. And then the wheat allergy, which I guess is gluten, right? That
for all practical purposes, right?
Often confused with the celiac disease, gluten sensitivity, but it's similar, but it's not the same. I don't know. And then there's soy allergies.
Which is really bad because so much soy is so big.
Right, because soy is what a lot of people use in substituted meats.
Yes.
And fish is number 8, according to this. So fish allergies. So fish is different than fish is not shellfish. But then there's linseed oil, sesame seeds, peaches, and peach allergy. I've not heard of that. Banana, but they didn't hear. Avocado.
I'm assuming that somebody somewhere is allergic to everything in this planet. You know what I mean? Really?
But does it seem like food allergies have become more popular? More
prevalent to where you're
prevalent? Yes. Is it because we hear more about it, or is it just that it's actually what's going on with the world?
Okay.
What happened to the world today?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's one of a couple different things. I'm thinking it's most food is pushed in order to make more of it in a smaller amount of space in order to feed more people. Back in the old days, your diet consisted of probably 12 things most of your life. You ate the same 12 things. That's it. All right. Nowadays, because of trucking and airplanes and shipping containers and refrigeration and freezing stuff, you could eat stuff from all around the world and eat things, literally thousands of different food products. So, yeah, it makes. But
so we're exposed to more, therefore, because we're exposed to more things are becoming.
Correct.
Well, here's the crazy thing. I got music going in. I don't know where. I got kill that. But here's the crazy thing. Music just starts playing like crazy out of nowhere.
It is crazy music.
Did you know that the word allergy has only been around since like 1906?
Really?
Yeah. How crazy is that? So the word allergy didn't even exist until 1906.
I wonder what it was called before that.
It wasn't called anything. So
it was just called people dying of food poisoning of some sort, probably.
Yeah, it was. What was the doctor's name? I wrote this down. German allergy. From German allergy, coined in 1906 by Austrian pediatrician Clemens E. von Perquet, right? Who passed away in 1929.
Probably have an allergy.
And here's the best part. It's from the Greek allos, which means other, different, or strange.
Hey, wait a minute. Steve, you're allos.
Yes, I'm other, different, or strange. But how crazy is that there was no word for, he observed that all these, children were being afflicted by these diseases that they couldn't figure out what it was. So in 1906, he published his findings and called them allergies. So that's weird that this word's only been around for 100 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Argument a little longer. Yeah. I mean, 1906, 2019, whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
113 years.
But how's that for a phrase origin?
I like it.
It comes from allos, meaning other, or ergon, meaning reaction. So an other reaction.
See, I'm so glad we're doing this show because we're teaching people things and we're teaching ourselves things.
And with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
Hey, if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, and this time it wasn't.
Yeah, you actually learned stuff on this show, which is surprising for us.
Unless you're allergic to us.
Please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go down to whathappened.world. I don't even know if we're pointing the right way anymore. I haven't even looked at that. So we should.
You point down, I point in my direction. We're good.
Does it work right? Have you ever looked at it?
Okay, does, yes.
I didn't even notice. But go to whathappened.world, which we just pointed to down there. Connect to our Facebook, our Instagram. You can message us there. If you're on the podcast, go check out our YouTube page so you can see what we look like, a couple talking heads on a screen. If you're on our YouTube page, go check out our podcast so you can listen to us while you're driving. Go find Fun Guy the Entertainer cooks for you. And with that, I want to say live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and you still crazy.